Hey folks, this is another piece of my how-to ARC video. It's Easter Bunny, Clunky, or many other names. I wanted to show you how we started. This is a team effort. That's the name team on most of the dinosaurs here. We made this little base here. And we built out from this little base. We picked a spot that we liked that could be defended. See, this isn't exactly huge. But it's been able to be built out as we wanted here. But then we built out walls. These walls are very advanced walls done for the pretties. I'm going to show you. Actually, I think we put the walls down first, to be honest. I'm going to show you how to block out an area and how to pick an area to block out. I hope you can tell. I know there's a lot of stuff here now. This little spot, this little point was very easily blocked out by us. It really didn't take very much at all. You can see it was three sides or a steep cliff and then we just really had to close the front. That's what we did at the beginning. We just simply closed the front of that and we were protected instantaneously. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do today. Also, I wanted to take a moment to mention, those of you who've been following my how-to videos, the next few are going to be done with a friend. I'm going to change over to another account I've been playing. I think I'm level 20 something on that account, which meshes well with where I got in the last how-tos. There's a few different ways you can get XP. The way we've been doing it, which is just constant killing with our pack. Or once you've gotten your trike, you see I still have a low-level trike from the first days right here. Once you get your trike, you simply jump on your trike and get moving. This one's got a little bit of crap on it. But you get moving, you go outside, and you simply gather berries on your trike. It's very simple. I'm not going to go to the berries because they're far from this particular point. But you'll go out. Well, actually I will. I'll get berries. I'll be back in a second. That's just another thing. While you're riding your trike, you can stop something like a raptor from hitting you almost entirely. See this? It's got a few shots off, but mostly it's me hitting. So that's how you kill a raptor while you're riding a trike. You'll see my bases killing that poor trike over there. Dare get too close. Here we go with a couple things. You just continually punch the front of your guy. He's going to die to the base. This is why trikes are so excellent. But because I'm uphill to these, they're not getting the full knockback. You're fighting something like this on the back of a trike. You really want to try to make sure you're downhill from the animal. That way you can get the full effect of the knockback. They'll be pushed way down. Anyway, here's how you pick berries on your trike. It's not just the head of the trike that picks the berry. It's the full body. So you want to go over the entire group and you'll break the entire group. Alright, we got to turn. Like I just told you. Oh, this guy's got us at the sides. That's not great for us, but you see how much further I'm knocking it away? Can stop it from getting many attacks simply by knocking it in this direction. It's not going to get too many attacks unless you might you can sit here and just wait for it to come up. Save stamina too, but it might get past your horns. The reason I keep going like this is you really don't want it to get any hits. So even though this is a pretty low level trike, it's got 1300 hit points. This is less of a trike than the one I have. And my pack has stronger trikes than this. Even so, we've just fought off a whole bunch of stuff. Simply because I'm on the saddle and I can make the decisions for the trike itself. And keep it from getting hit. So, we've gathered some berries. You can see my weight's already getting full. Because I have got a lot of stuff I've just left on this. The berries that we need are obviously the narcos and the majos. The narco berry, the majo berry. You can throw away all these other berries and keep all that extra space to refill your weight with just narco berries and major berries. And by doing that, you can bring back a fairly large amount of narco berries. I'm only just doing this to show you what it is you want to do. Remember how I showed you to spoil out meat? Spoil out meat the exact same way. Now, if you needed meat, obviously you just killed 4 things, right? So when you bring out your pack, you'll kill plenty of stuff. You'll simply go back to your station by now, I'm going to show you how to make your starter station. It's not going to be anything fancy. Again, I don't really believe in building a base for yourself until you can get to the stone level. It's not something important. A friend of mine just did a video on how to build a perfect little starter base. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to link to his video for the actual building of the base. I don't really build anything besides a wall. If you want to build yourself an actual starter base, you can follow his instructions. At the very beginning, I'm not sure. Until I'm in the spot that I want to make a finalized build, I don't build anything except for what you see me build. Just, some quick stuff to go on the fly. Once I need to get metal, once I'm up to the point where I need to get metal, I'm doing something stupid. I'm at the point I need to get metal, then I'll do something more. But for now, hey, I just want to cook up some narco berries. That's all I want to do. So, that's exactly what I will do. There's a ton of spoiled meat in all my creatures. I could have taken any of that spoiled meat. I don't know why I keep going to Smithy. Could have taken any of that spoiled meat. I'll just do this en masse, right? Instead of just doing 5 or 10 at a time, I'll do 50. I'll do 100. I'll push out as many of these as I can, and you can move pretty far. Unfortunately, you can't tell because you can't see on my screen how far you can get, but you can go about the same distance as one of these taming troughs allows you to go for creatures. So from that base, I can go to about here, and maybe even further, and still get the XP. So I can keep working around my area. There's no reason ever to stop. If you stop moving, you're not getting XP. So if you have something else you need to do while you are making those narcotics, do it. You might have noticed I don't have one of these. I have 3. Heck, I used to have, I think, I have put down as many as 5 in places. On the back, I think there's 8 of them in the back of my narcotics guy now. In each one, I have different things. I make cementing paste in this one. This one I'm making gunpowder. Looks like narcotics. You could put down more than one of these. Once you've got a spot that you're going to hang around in for a little bit, put down 3, put down 4, and fill them all with major berries, and then fill them all with spoiled meat, and run them all at once. And then instead of receiving 1/3 of a point of XP at a time, or 1/10 of a point, you're receiving 1/3, you're receiving 1. However many of those you can run at a time, you're receiving the entirety of that amount. When I get to a higher level, on a basic server, without taming turned up, you need a lot of narcotics. Something actually my friend Thor did, it's a great idea. We have 1 billion mortars, and we just use those. We simply use those. This guy fills narco berries 1/4 of a second. So right off of his back, we can do that. We bring the spoiled meat along with us, and that's how we get. We run all 8 of those at once in that manner. If you're playing on a team, you and your teammates can probably run 4 or 5 of these, no problem at all. Your problem's going to be spoiled meat. You can have one guy out there just getting meat and spoiling it. And your entire team can raise from the level 10 to level 50 in probably one night simply by doing that. Anyhow, if you're playing solo, I've already shown you the way to go. Just keep grinding the way I've shown you until you find a place, until you get this trike saddle. And then this is what you're going to do, exactly what I just showed you. And I will show you in a place that isn't, my gigantic stone base here, how to build that wall that you need, and what to place inside that wall to get started. Really, the answer to when that you should start to really do that is when you get to stone, or because you need to make stone walls to stop dinosaurs from getting in. So it's really level 35. I think that's the level for stone. Before that, live the nomadic life. Like you can see, I still have one of the trikes from that nomadic life. Thor's trike. This is actually Monkey's trike. Mine, I think, died, and Thor's trike is still at his base. So of one from our team start, doing it the exact same way that we're talking about now, the nomadic lifestyle, we still have 2 out of 3 of the trikes we used. Pretty good, I think. And we also have other animals from that start. We gained. We have some couple patchies. think every single one of these little freaking these little guys over here from that start. Remember, I told you get what you can get. So in that start, Monkey actually really liked getting these little dilos. I think they're very slow. They were a pain in the butt the entire way, but we got them. That's the next episode. That's what I'm going to show you in this particular episode. I don't know why I'm flying around my base to tell you these things, but I think it's a little more interesting than watching me break up a whole bunch of rocks, don't you? And that's what I've been showing you so far. So let's get to that, shall we?